Hello everyone, welcome to episode 24 in this Tamurkhan campaign. So we already conquered Hanuport. We're gonna do some resolving here of the enemy, and they are attacking here, pressuring my conquest of Zanchi. Yeah. I feel like I've broken through against the Cathay forces, but not against the other enemies. Let's get some more soul grinders here. I like to have an artillery-based army here for Kugath. Feels fine, and then he can have a couple of great and clean ones for spellcasting. You're gonna have like maybe 4 or maybe 3 just for the kick of it, really. Tamurkhan can conquer here on Shangwu. I believe that's the peasant spam, so yeah. Yeah, I don't agree with the close victory at all. That's just gonna be a very easy battle because of the peasant spam. Like, as soon as my units would reach the walls, it would be over. So let's get focus on the income buildings and some defensive buildings as well. And then I'll get Baleful Hills. I'm very close to breaking Cathay, or to finishing off Cathay, so that's cool. Yeah. I'm gonna have to move towards a battle against the ogres, because likely they're gonna declare war, or I'm going to declare war on them. I'm feeling like 5,000 income is enough to get a secondary army. So, but I wonder where. I actually could get 2, really. Because with the income that I'm gonna gain, it's likely another 3,000, 4,000, so that would be nice. Let's get the last of the stuff. Yep. There we go. Yeah, he still has the upkeep. Let me see who doesn't have upkeep. This one has 30% upkeep. That was the best plague that I could spend it, and I still have the plague going. Let's just move to the top. I want to merge some of these units, some of these armies, and gift the units back into a better composition. Yeah, let me get the Demon Prince here. Why not have a Demon Prince? It was gifted to me, and it was a nice one. 34 level, it's really cool. I could give him some Chosen, or I can give him some Exalted Plague Bearers. So, not that there's a comparison, but it just has to be with the theme. So what do I want the theme to be? I actually liked having the Plague Drones. It could be that based around those. Those are the missile variant, of course, because they're really good. The other ones I don't consider too much. You know, they're just a basic flyer. But the Plague Drones with the Death's Heads, that's different. So this whole army would have missiles, actually. Let's recruit. That's good. That's decent. And I can still have the Locus of Virulence. Yeah, I think so. There we go. Let's get the Dominating Presence here, and let's go for those units. So, yeah. The demonic ones. And then I can have some Soul Grinders too. That would be nice. Maybe I want some Toad Dragons. Why not? For now, I'm feeling that I can have the necessary units here. Let's have Legion of Doom. Let's have the Flyers. I can also go into the Rot Knights if I need to. You know, let's have some unclean ones there. You know, I'm thinking of doing a very basic demonic army. Just because I'm playing Tamurkhan doesn't mean that I cannot have some demonic fun. I would like that casualty replenishment into the upkeep. That's a little bit of the bad thing, is that I don't have the income. But I can get a lot of... Yeah. Income from raiding. Yeah, I guess so. I can get a lot of corruption going. And then I can have the attrition lost. Let's have some post-battle chance there, and then into the upkeep. There we go. And now into the mixed one. I want all of those. Fleshy abundance, that's for sure. Yeah. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. He's already cool. And I wonder if I want... Yeah, I can have that army as well. Maybe I want to have the army with the Fimirs. And the Centaurs, maybe. I'm thinking... I'll put those units there with the beast, with the beast lord, yeah, the beast hero chieftain, and the femur one which is wounded. I think so. Yeah, I'm thinking Cygors there. That would be nice. That would be a nice one. Yeah. Yeah, he was moving. That's why he couldn't recruit. Let's just get the extra Centaurs. Why not? Yeah, let's go for it. Well, I cannot go for too many units, so I'll wait there. But that's the sort of idea, and I'll always have them unlocked. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get more income going. Alright, alright, alright. I'm checking for the plagues around here. Most of them are like... yeah, most of them have like the upkeep reduction because I've been spreading those for my armies. But as long as some of them have the income, I'm perfectly fine. Yep. Let's infect. There we go. More income. That's what we want. It's just a focus on income. Yeah, this army cannot deal with this. It's too much regeneration there.
Plague Father's fetid blessings upon you.
Yeah, I still want those great and clean ones, and that's the problem, because I still cannot get most of them. I have to wait for the cycle. I could increase the cycle, but I have to spread plagues, so I like to spread the plagues. So for now I'll just wait, and I can get some other units to benefit if I need. Yeah, let's skip a little bit ahead. I just dominated here on these battles. It was just really auto-resolve. Let me just show you a little bit. Oh, there's a big army there, and that's a different army. I cannot attack in the settlement because that would be too powerful. I think Tamurkhan here can deal with that settlement, that's for sure. And I have a hero here, Kargan the Crazed. There we go. Yeah, I think so. There we go. Just a decisive victory, even with unhealthy units. Well, Nurgle units are always unhealthy, but I mean, you know what I mean. They lacked health. I mean, isn't that just unhealthy? Yes, they lacked hit points. They had not enough hit points. That's a good English right there. There we go. Do I want the growth building here? I'm kind of saving for some other buildings, for the cult buildings and for the upgrade to tier 5 buildings, because those are a little bit more expensive. And at this point I should have a lot more. I have so many cultists. And most of them are just spreading corruption and spreading cults, which is a nice way to play, I guess. It's working for me, especially with the research rate, but as soon as that's gone out of the way, I'll have to spread plagues there. So I'll guess I'll just have to keep spreading plagues and keep getting income there. Or maybe infections, who knows. There we go. Let's give some units. Oh, I wanted to get the plague. I didn't. That's because they have the other plagues. Oh, he has the income from all buildings plague. Oh, that's not good. He didn't get the plague. Oh, that's bad. I wanted him to get the plague of 30% upkeep, but that's not going to happen, it seems. Miasma of Pestilence. There we go. Okay, Harald Doommonger, he's gonna have a lot of forces here. I think I'm gonna gift a lot of those demonic units here to him. Yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff here. I just have the control, but yeah, the control, the growth stuff. What can I recruit? Nothing too much, really. Nothing too much. But I'm about to get a good army, Chaos-based army. Chaos Warriors-based army, you know, with Chaos Knights. And then the other one will have lots of demonic units. So yeah, it's also a nice use to the ROR units. You know, I don't like to have an ROR unit without anyone else from the same type of unit there. So yeah. Plague Ogres, I'm gonna have to disband them, and also the others. What can I get here? Yeah. That's nice. Already completed this. Already have 2 with completed fealty, so that's cool. And we have this battle against Miao Ying again, the Storm Dragon. But this time with some more... Yeah, we'll still have that Dreadquake. It has that. It gives me a Pyrrhic victory. I disagree with that slightly. That's not an easy battle, but hopefully I can do it. Yeah. Because he doesn't have a lot of missiles. He has 3 missiles, then mostly is melee, which is my strength. And then he has the 3 artillery units, which is a problem, because they're going to wreck a little bit of my forces. Yeah, but they're... I think I can do this. I think I can do this. I can defeat the other army way before the artillery does too much damage. So yeah. And I have a bridge battle. Are you kidding me? This is going to be easy. So we're just going to use a staggered line like I always like to, with the shielded units in front. And because I have some aspiring champions, those are actually good against artillery, because artillery will just spread out against them and won't do too much damage. So I have my artillery ready to attack 2 of the bridges at least, and then I have my mobility all in one flank, and I have some great weapons in case the enemy tries to dive on my artillery. That's it. Oh, they're waiting for the reinforcements before they engage, right? Right, I hope so. I don't really want to go over there. Hey, what do we do? Okay. He's advancing just 1 lonely unit of Jade Lancers, the bravest Jade Lancers of all time. And they're actually taking damage now. Oh, they stopped going there. That's good. Don't feel afraid of using the Hell Cannon. It's quite accurate, okay? And I'm just gonna get the Marauders to the front. I'm gonna stop their fire, actually. Yeah, you're just gonna fire that. Likely he's gonna retreat, that's for sure. Let me send in my Lord here to snipe them. There we go. There we go. Let's just move a little bit up. There we go. Hell Cannon, you should stop. I'm just gonna move him instead of stopping the fire, because it's kind of really well. Oh, Hell Cannon shooting again, but I guess it's accurate enough. It's gonna make them rout. Right, time to have a nice Dreadquake shot. That's the 2 Celestial Guards. I'm actually hitting with the Hell Cannon against the enemy artillery. Let me see if I get a nice shot. That was a nice shot on the Lead Belchers, okay. I told him to hit the Celestial Dragon crossbows. Okay, so he's failing miserably, so that's good for me. Is that gonna be a shot? The money shot! That's 3 powerful units destroyed! Almost! Oh my god, how much damage was that? Oh, I'm not checking, because I have to take care of the Great Longmas. There we go. Just send some more units. Yeah, those are chosen of Nurgle. Good luck. Good luck dealing with them. Okay, with the Land Belchers, maybe they do some more damage. So no longer good luck. Just ensure... Oops! Just ensure that you get that. There we go, that's another money shot. Oh, the Dreadquake is just finishing them out. That's brutal. I am not even needing my infantry at all. So these 2 units, the flying units, are gonna get killed. He's missing all his shots, really. So I'm just gonna put my units a little bit more into the woods. Oh, the Dreadquakes are doing so much damage, actually. Let's hit the crossbows. I mean, at this point I can just melee and win. But still, it's just interesting knowing that he's trying to hit an artillery unit and failing. That's the big problem about those rockets. You know, they need accuracy, or they need the enemy to really clump up. And I'm not clumping up, so yeah. It was another nice shot. I mean, how much more can they handle this Dreadquake? Okay, he's trying to send the Longmas there, but it's gonna fail. It doesn't matter if these are Marauders. They're very powerful against them. Another nice shot. My goodness, this Dreadquake is doing a lot of damage. 222 kills already. And they're all very valuable, actually. There we go. And a nice money shot again. I've had like 3 or 4 of those. Okay, Longmas are done. They just disengaged and are trying to go for somewhere else. But I mean, the enemy is nearly dead. I don't feel like my infantry units are doing much. This is just going to reduce the effectiveness to the point that I can engage with everyone. Yeah, and I can even heal these guys up in case there's any issues. 354 kills. And the Hell Cannon is doing quite a lot of damage. There we go. Lower more, give our better stuff, and that's gonna be an end to it. Let me just reduce the leadership of Miao Ying, and she's likely gonna flee. Yep. Given even more. That's done. They're about to fall. And the artillery did nothing. The enemy artillery did nothing, really. Let's heal up. Oh, that was a nice Hell Cannon shot on Miao Ying. Let's get the lead belches. Yeah, as soon as Miao Ying breaks, everyone goes away. There we go. That's army losses. That was interesting. How much damage I wonder I had. Yeah. That's lost. So that was interesting. How much damage did I get from my Dreadquake, actually? I'll have to check it out. I'm going to pursue units, of course. No point doing anything here. The Sentinels got killed. Let's go against those Celestial Dragon Gods. I don't have a lot of cavalry actually to pursue, but still, let me send the cavalry units. 7,700 with another 1,000 from this. Oh my goodness, 7,000. That's it. No one else did enough damage. Yeah, that was the MVP. That's for sure. 7,000 Dreadquake mortar. That's why I want one Dreadquake in each army, because alone it can do a lot of damage sometimes. So let's heal up everyone. Let's heal up the Chosen and 4 units nearby, or 3 units nearby. And yeah, with the heal up, look at that. 7,700 damage. Actually, total damage is 53,000, so that's impressive. And most of his units, look at that, such a low amount of kills. Even the Sentinels got more damage. Not even the artillery did a lot. So yeah, I was fearing the artillery for nothing, really. They need a little bit of a... Rockets need a little bit of an accuracy buff. At least in my opinion, yeah. Alright, that'll be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.